Hi, Firestarter here, and welcome to Firestarter Story Reviews, and this is my review of the Play Art Sky Square Enix Batman, Armored Batman from Arkham Asylum game. And we have here a nice cool looking box, and we have here his name here at the bottom, Batman, and there's Play Art Sky, and we have a nice panoramic view of supposed to be Gotham City. There you go. And there are splashes also of purple paint or splotches there on the window. And then looking at the back, some of the things that you want to do with Batman. And then we have a preview of Harley Quinn also coming soon. So after inspecting the box, let's inspect the figure itself. And I'm really excited because I never had a Batman figure before, so this is my first. Are you ready? Yes, of course! As my format goes, we start with the accessories. First in line is a pair of hands. One is an open, relaxed hand for his left, and the other one is a trigger hand for his right. Before, we are given with a 3-pronged grappling claw, but for Armored Batman, we only have one. Among the accessories, the only one that's retained from number 1 of the Play Art Sky Batman is the batarang. Again, both of these weapons don't have that enough gimmick that is seen in other play arts or other toy figures. Exchanging the hands is easy if you know how. One tip I could give you is treat the hand as if it were a screw. Sometimes before pulling it out directly, you have to twist and turn before you can take out the hand, thus doing the same when you place it with a replacement hand. If there's one thing I would like to nitpick about Batman, is his trigger hand. Yes, the grappling gun do slides and snugs in perfectly on the trigger hand, but if you take a look at an angle, it looks awkward and it doesn't function really like a gun. Moreover, this is the only gun that came with Batman. Therefore, when you put the batarang in, his pointing finger sticks out. Definitely an eyesore for those who are nitpicky if you are using the batarang in different poses. I'm Batman. Hell, I could do it. Some of the articulation point that you want to know about Armored Batman is we have a nice neck and head joint. Here you can rotate that 360, and we have also articulation on the shoulders, but it's hindered by this cape here on the shoulders, but this is on a soft plastic, so you can adjust that, but I don't really want to force things on my play arts. Well, most of my play arts. We have a clicky elbow joint, kind of nice. You can swivel that too, and it same goes with the wrists. And we have a clicky. Most of the joints are clicky, and yeah, oh yeah. So that's nice. Oh, we have a double jointed knee. Also, let me do the other one because I already moved that along. So okay, there you go. And we have a ball jointed swivel ankle here. Have the same engineering and clicking sensation when you do this, and also it swivels here. We have a abdominal joint and waist joint also. There is one. I already tried to take a peek inside, and there is one, but I really don't want to force because Play Art Sky is not well known for being sturdy and being flexible as it is. But despite all of that, we have all the joints that you want to or you need to play with Play Art Sky Batman. But as this figure, he is not really a playable figure, but it's mostly you're buying Play Art Sky because of aesthetics. And some of the differences between number 1 and this number 3, the Armored Batman, is the armor, of course. We have a more defined cowl here, and you can see the definition between the eyes and over his head, and the ears are pointier than number 1, and of course the armor is different too. Instead of those squarish feel on the armor, we have a really gray metallic feel on the chest, and then it is also airbrushed with black lines to make it more weathered than the first. And of course it has a mech feel on the hands too. See, and these are on soft plastic, so you don't really have to worry about it. But of course, I mentioned always on my Play Arts Guy reviews, just be careful when you try to bend this, because it could break, or if let into a really warm area, they would really flake off. And of course, we have here the cape that is on a ball joint or hinge. It does fan out, and for me it does help on Batman stand up straight or even in different poses, because of the extensions here. And some of the different there are slight differences between this one and from the first Batman release. This one has more pointy edges, well, sort of, but we have the same lines here as number 1, so that's neat. Cool. And of course, the boots here also have that mech feel to it, and metallic feel to it. In terms of paint apps on these parts, they're more shade of purple, and the only thing that I can see that's evident that is blue is the cowl and the cape, with of course a hint of blue specks to make it more defined as it is, because it is Play Arts. And the belt is different too. Instead of having fanny packs here at both sides, it is replaced by cylinders, so that is so neat. Even the areas here are painted also. There are splotches and nicks here, just like mine, but these are just quality control problems. But definitely you won't see that on your own figure when you buy your own Play Arts Guy Armored Batman. I'm Batman. So overall, if you don't have number 1 and you're opting to buy your own Play Arts Guy Arkham Asylum Batman, I would recommend this figure too, aside for having number 1 in your palette, or your line of figures that you want to collect, especially if you're a Batman fan. If you are a fan of the game, definitely you want to get this too. It has a nice look and feel. It has the joints that you need to play with it, and anywhere you want to display Play Arts Guy Batman. So if you want to know the possibilities for this figure, do check out the photos at the end of the video, and do subscribe to my blogspot for the full written review. This is Firestarter. Thank you very much for watching, and see you on my next review.